여러분 안녕하세요. 민훈기의 인생야구 이야기를 오늘은 주간 리뷰가 아니고 선수랑 인터뷰를 하나 소개하려고 합니다. 어제 제가 이 선수를 만났거든요. 자, 이제 LG트윈스와 이별을 하고 이번 주에 목요일에 한국을 떠난다고 하는데요. 가기 전에 저랑 만나서 이런저런 얘기를 나눴는데 오늘은 켈리 선수의 마지막 경기 이야기, 당시에 동료들, 팬들, 그리고 KC의 눈물, 그런 얘기와 더불어서 KC 켈리가 굉장한 야구인 가족이거든요. 그래서 KC의 미국 야구 가족 이야기도 함께 나눠보려고 합니다. 그리고 2부에서는 KC의 미래에 관한 그런 얘기를 들려드리겠습니다. 자, 그럼 이제부터 KC 켈리의 인터뷰를 일부를 소개하겠습니다.
Thanks so much. I know you've been busy and you will be busy.
Yeah.
Thank you very much for coming.
Oh, I mean, thank you for interviewing me. This has been an honor and a pleasure.
Wow, it's been more than a week already, huh?
Yes.
The last game. The last game I did the comment in that game, and you already knew that you're not gonna continue playing for the LGtwins that time, right? Why did you decide to?
I think, I wanted to have one more game with my teammates. I wanted to play one more time with them, and also pitching at home in front of the home fans and pitching against Doosan. That's always been my favorite. So, all three of those things kind of made my decision, and I just wanted to have one more game with knowing that it was my last game, to just embrace it and soak in all the memories that we've had over the last 5.5 years.
Wasn't it tough?
It was so hard. Even walking out to the field to warm up, I started to cry. They announced my name to go on the field, the crowd roared, and
Right.
I almost cried then. The way that my teammates reacted to me and stuff. So it was really hard because I still wanted to pitch and win and pitch really well. And so it was hard to focus. But, once I was on the field and pitching, it was just another game.
It was amazing. Surprised. When you really focused.
Yeah.
Since the first pitch.
Yeah, I was like, I can't have my last game be not good. So I wanted to make sure that I was going to pitch well. And obviously, we're in second place. So, that game really meant a lot to make sure that Doosan wasn't closer to us in the standings.
Unfortunately, rain stopped it.
Yes.
But after the rain, I saw you keep on warming up in the back of the other dugout. But after they stopped casted the game, it was amazing scene.
Yeah.
Under the rain.
I know.
What was your feeling that time?
Well, I didn't know that there was going to be a ceremony. I didn't know any of that. That was a surprise to me. I thought the game would be over and we'd kind of have a team meeting and talk and say bye. And then they said that they were going to have a ceremony and just for the fans to stay during the rain. And then also my teammates and coaches, the way that they reacted, showing so much emotion and stuff really meant a lot to me and my family. And, obviously you never want to have a ceremony like that because it means you're not playing with that team anymore.
No.
But it was very thoughtful, and I appreciate LG for doing that.
I saw a lot of ceremonies, and I even covered the last game with Roger Clemens and
Yes.
at Miami.
Mm-hmm.
I was there.
Oh, okay.
I was very touched. But this was different. You guys were not just teammates.
Yeah.
I never saw so many players cry.
Right. I just think over the last 5.5 years, from when I first got on the team to now, we've all grown up with each other. We've all, when I first got here, nobody really had kids. And now Kim Hunsu's got 2 kids. OG Wan has 2 kids, and all of our kids are the same age. And so, our families have all been together. Obviously winning the championship last year was amazing after 29 years. So we've shared so many memories with each other. I truly felt like this was home, and this was the longest I've been on a team my whole career. So it's always been a special place for me.
Let's go back a little bit.
Yes.
To the past.
Okay.
You were drafted by the Red Sox.
Yes.
First rounder.
Wow.
Did you remember the stats or records of your Sarasota High baseball team? Roughly?
I want to say my senior year, my last year at Sarasota High, hitting, I might have hit like 400 with like 10 home runs.
Wow.
Playing shortstop, and then pitching, I think I might have been like 8-1 with like a 1.1 ERA maybe. I think. I'm not 100% sure, but it's been a while since I thought about that.
No. But even in the professional level, you play shortstop too, right? Then why did you decide to choose pitch?
So I always wanted to play shortstop. My high school coach made me pitch because I had a good arm and I was a good pitcher.
Oh, I see.
But my mind, I never wanted to be a pitcher. I always wanted to play shortstop.
Really?
So when I got drafted by the Red Sox, I had told them I want to play shortstop, I want to hit. And they're like, okay, like we'll draft you as a shortstop, but we also want you to try to pitch. And my thinking was hitting is very hard. And I didn't hit very well the first year and a half. So after the first year and a half, in the off season, we had a meeting with Theo Epstein, which was the general manager at the time. They thought it would be best for me to be pitcher, get to the big leagues faster, and kind of a longer career as a pitcher. So kind of like, I want to get to the big leagues and stay. So that was my main goal. And so it all worked out. I think that was the right decision because, you know, now I'm 15 years into professional baseball and still playing at a high level. So I think that pitching was the right way to go.
I see. But you were high school all-star quarterback too.
Yes.
And even Tennessee?
Yes.
You will see Tennessee offer you a scholarship.
Yeah, I was going to go play football at University of Tennessee. Yeah.
But why baseball?
Oh, that was a very tough decision too. But my dad being in baseball for my whole life, I always saw baseball as number one. And when I got to high school, I was playing football for fun. And I never thought that I would be able to go to college for football. So once I got to like sophomore and junior year, then a lot of colleges were interested.
And so good.
So then I was like, oh, well, that'd be really cool to play football in college. And so it was something that I really wanted to do. But then once I got drafted, that was my number one option, was to play baseball. Yeah.
Rest of also pretty good.
Yeah, I think that was a big reason. I couldn't say no to that.
And then you did pretty good on minors, but then there was a big trade.
Yes.
Adrian Gonzalez. And then you were the main guy out of four. The San Diego, right?
Yes.
And then your big league debut was 2012?
Yes.
27?
Yes.
Big game.
Yes. Well, it's crazy enough. It was August 27th is my dad's birthday.
I was going to say that.
And he was coaching at the time.
Right.
But they had an off day on the 27th. So he flew to San Diego. He was at the game.
From where?
He was in Billings, Montana.
Montana?
Yeah. Just how everything works in baseball. You know, he had an off day. It was his birthday, my major league debut. So it all came together. And I pitched really good. I got the win. I even got a hit in the game.
Right.
I got to face Chipper Jones, which like growing up was kind of an idol of mine. And so like, you know, just being able to like do that was such an amazing moment. And to share with my family was incredible.
Your family were there.
Yes.
Your brother was playing, right?
My brother played, yeah. He played in college, and then he played in the minor leagues with the Tampa Bay Rays and the Cincinnati Reds. Chris Kelly, yeah. And then he scouted with the San Diego Padres for 10 years.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
Wow. You're a baseball fan.
Crazy. And then my cousin he's now the hitting coach with the Chicago Cubs.
Really?
Yeah. Wow. So my whole family pretty much baseball.
Tell me a little more about your dad, Pat.
Yes.
Pat Kelly.
So he has been in baseball since he was 18 years old. He got drafted by the Los Angeles Angels at the time in 1973. Made it to the big leagues with Toronto Blue Jays. Catcher. 3 weeks in the big leagues, and then he hurt his arm, and that's kind of like, he had surgery, and then he didn't play after that. But coached right away, and so he's been coaching, say, 45 years.
Right. 45 years.
Right. Yeah.
He won like 2000.
He just got his 2000 win a couple of weeks ago, which is such an amazing accomplishment. And
wow.
And you know, like growing up, I was there. You know, every summer when school got out, we would go and wherever he was at. So, you know, to be a part of that and just to see the day in, day out how baseball is, I think has helped me in my career.
Mostly minor leagues.
Yes. Yeah, he was a bench coach with the Cincinnati Reds in 2007. And then in actually my last year in the States in 2018, he was the bench coach in Cincinnati, and I got to pitch against him when I was with the San Francisco Giants. Yeah, so that was a really cool experience to be able to be in the big leagues like that.
Moments.
A lot of cool moments, yes.
It's amazing.